Mr. Eggplant presents...
Hey guys, Tyler here, and thanks for checking out my newest Marksman Hunter guide for BFA, Battle for Azeroth. This is currently going to be for like pre-patch. It's really late in the pre-patch, I know that, but like pre-raid for Battle for Azeroth. So I'll have timestamps in the description of the video below, so definitely check those out if there's a certain part of the video you wanted to watch. And just a disclaimer, all the stuff that I'm doing is just something that I've figured out that I thought worked for me, and I haven't really played a lot since I finished Heroic Agrimar, so it's been quite some time since I've played. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is obviously we're going to get to like rotation, build, opener is going to be the main thing, stats, and just my thoughts on it so far. But the first thing, I have this nice pet here. It is really cool. I will be running with a pet for Battle for Azeroth for right now, for a couple of reasons. So if you guys are new or you haven't checked anything out yet, pets give you different buffs now. So there are 3 different pets. So you have the one here at the top. You can see where it gives me Predator's Thirst. It gives me 10% leech. So 10% of the damage I do, I gain back as health, is healing. It's great, especially for leveling, especially, and then also for you're first really getting into those fights and you haven't mastered the fights yet. So progression, this one's going to be key. And the best thing is it has Primal Rage, which is your bloodlust or your heroism. And since my raid group doesn't have one of those, probably like a mage or anything, because I think Polymorphine is moving to a healer, I will probably be taking over the lusting roles. So I will be running with a pet, Silverfang, of course, my beautiful wolf I've had since, like, honestly, I think I've had it since Burning Crusade. Anyway, also the other one, the boar, I do have the boar as well. That one will give you 8% movement speed, also really good, something you might consider, moving forward. I'll probably switch between the two, since on at least single target, there's not that big of a difference in damage. Now, when you're on AoE, which this video won't really cover AoE, maybe not so much. So, anyway, so let's move on here. So, first off, my stats, I'll put that in the link of the description as well. Mastery, and I know for a fact that these stats are not correct anymore. So I want to do Mastery because the new Mastery increases all your range by 23.5%. It's 5% plus whatever your Mastery is. And then your damage on top of that. So it just basically increases your damage. And then I like to go with Haste, then Versatility, then Critical Strike, which as you guys can see, those are completely wrong what I have, because this was my high crit, high mastery build for the end of the last expansion. So I noticed on Icy Veins, they have it flipped to where you can do versatility over haste. I'm just kind of, I thought I valued haste more than versatility, but you do you, basically. And like I said, that's going to be in the description of the video below. Alright, so basically I just want to give you an opener. So I'll read you off my opener, which is very similar to the one that Icy Veins had. I figured it was really easy, and kind of go into my thoughts category later on. I really feel like it's pretty streamlined, where I say you have to dump with Arcane Shot. I didn't do a lot of dumping, so that's really cool. So first off, you're going to Hunter's Mark always. You're going to precast your aim shot, like we did last expansion. But if this is going to be your opener, you also want to do your pre-pot before you start the aim shot. Then you do Murder of Crows, or you do Serpent Sting, which I'll just go over these right now. You can do one of them. I just do Murder of Crows, it's less you have to worry about. I do Careful Aim over the others. Explosive Shot's really good for AoE, but I just don't like it. So I'll probably be behind in AoE. I'm sorry, I'm just going to go with Careful Aim just because it's easier. The Natural Mending is the easiest. Hunter's Mark I'm just going to go with for all, because this video is basically just single target. Post Haste, this can be any of them. Lethal Shots, which you guys will see my WeakAuras for lethal shots. I feel like that one's really good. Double Tap's also good. Barrage, maybe not so much. And then level 100 talons, I just go lock and load. I've always went with lock and load, even when it's not the popular one. So anyway, back to the opener. So you do your hunter's mark, your pre-pot, you cast your aim shot about like a second and a half before the fight starts. Then you do your, for me, Murder of Crows or Serpent Sting. Then you do rapid fire, so that means you start building up that focus again. Then you use your Arcane Shot procs that you got from your first aim shot. So that's basically what you're going to be doing, is you're going to aim shot and then dump off with your Arcane Shot procs as they do that 100% more damage, and then kind of build your focus back up, much like you did with the original Sidewinder build of Legion, which is I really like this the way it's built right now. So okay, sorry, I know I keep cutting it in and out. Hunter's Mark, then you pre-pot, then you precast your aim shot, then Murder of Crows, rapid fire. Then use your procs, whether it's 1 or 2, use them both in succession before you aim shot. Never use an aim shot when you have procs of that Arcane Shot. Of Arcane Shot still. Then you use your procs, you steady shot up till you have enough to do your aim shot again, and then that's when you do your true shot. That's one reason I checked out Icy Veins, because I really wasn't sure where true shot fit in the mix, because it does give you that one charge of aim shot, so you basically want to exhaust all of your aim shots and then go with your true shot. So you're probably going to hit it like 20 seconds into the pull type thing. That's also where we're going to use your trinkets and your second potion if you want to do that, if you're using your bloodlust at the beginning. Then you use your Arcane Shot procs, and then you're done. Like that's the opener. And then from there, I just do like priority things. Like if you're using Serpent Sting, you want to do that, always keep it on, trying to get as close to 100% uptime on that as you possibly can. Don't cap out your focus, so if you have to dump focus, dump it with your Arcane Shot. Don't let you have the max 2 charges of aim shot. You want to make sure and always use them. And then let's see, make sure you use your procs when they're on or to get their cooldown rolling again. And I think that's anything. And you always want to use these Arcane Shots, like I said before you do anything else. So let's go ahead and do a quick opener here. I don't have a pre-pot, I don't have any raid buffs, that sort of thing. Let's make sure my pet's all good to go. So I have Hunters marked, then I'm going to precast, and let's say I'm going to Heroism. So then I'm going to Murder of Crows, Rapid Fire, Arcane Shot, drop my aim shot. Okay, Arcane Shot. Yeah, I got a proc there. So the proc kind of changes that. So I really have to get out of the habit of using my Arcane Shot to spam, because as you see there, I just made a mistake, which, like I said, this is really early, so it's going to be easy to make mistakes until you really get it figured out. And as you can see up there, so I'll go ahead and stop it once I get my 2 buffs there, so I can show you the WeakAuras. So this is not me trying to boost my damage at all here now. Alright, there we go. So I did manage to get both procs going at once, so you can see there on the left hand side of the screen I have my lethal shots, and then I also have the one for lock and load, since they are the same, and so I just popped them both there at once. So the lock and load made it free and instant cast, and then the other one made it always crit. I don't know if you really want to, let me stop attacking there. I don't know if you always want to use them together. In fact, you'd probably be better off using them one than the other. Hopefully they don't overlap. But I feel like the WeakAura helps out. So if you guys want to know the WeakAura information, leave me a comment below. I'd be glad to share that with you guys. So I've kind of just told you what I've thought so far. I really enjoy the way hunters look right now, especially marksman hunters. I know that we are in a little bit, quote, rough shape. I know recently there was just a buff of 3% on all of our damaging abilities. We are still, quote, the worst hunter, but, I'm going to continue to play marksman hunter. I just love marksman hunter. When I think of hunter, marksman is what I think of. So that's what I'm going to be playing. Please leave me a comment below. Give me your thoughts. I know that I'll rub some people the wrong way. They'll think I'm a complete idiot, which is completely fine. Your opinion matters. Just let me know what you're doing. What do you plan on doing going forward? Are you going to be running with Lone Wolf the whole time? Are you going to be running with a pet? Are you happy that we can do one or the other and it's not that big of a difference anymore? Unless, you know, you're doing an AoE fight. So, I appreciate you guys watching. I look forward to, you know, talking with you guys in my next guide come raid time. Here in what, like a month probably. I hope to have some more information, and obviously when I'm leveling, I will, you know, pick up some things and then I will relay that information to you guys. So I appreciate you guys watching. Consider subscribing to my channel. Leave me a comment below. My battle tag is also below if you'd like to add me. And until my next video, I'll see you later.